Hi everyone, good day. Welcome back to our next video. In this video, we will learn about the basic structure of a C program and the compilation and linking process of C program. Let's get started. Let us understand what is the basic structure of a C program. So the first section that is involved in the C program is the documentation section. The documentation section consists of a set of comment lines used to specify information about the program. They are not processed by the compiler. There are two types of comments, single line comment and multi-line comment. Single line comment, 2 slashes represents single line comment. Say for example, slash program to print hello. So it is automatically terminated with the end of line. We also have multi-line comment, which means that if your documentation or the comments go for multiple lines, we can give multi-line comments. So it starts with the slash asterisk and ends with asterisk slash. Say for example, slash asterisk program to print hello asterisk slash. Next is the preprocessor section. It is used to link system library files. It is represented like it starts with the pound symbol hash. It is terminated with a new line character. And we are not terminating a preprocessor sections with semicolon. We have to terminate it with new line character. So example, hash include angle bracket. Within that you have to write the header file stdio.h. So this example, it is a preprocessor directive statement hash include. So here stdio is a header file which has the function definition for your standard input and output functions. So that is included in our program. Next section is the global declaration section. This is optional. We can declare variables here. So if you declare a variable in the global declaration section, it is considered to be global. The variables that are used in more than one function throughout the program, we call the variables as global variables and we can declare it outside the function. Next section is the most important section, the function section. So all the C programs must include the main function because the execution starts from the main function. So all the C function must have one main function. So here it specifies the starting of the C program. This function, either it is a main function or any other user-defined function, it consists of two parts, header of the function and body of the function. The header, it will have the return type. So here we have specified as int. Then the function name followed by the argument list. Here we do not have any arguments. So it is an empty argument list. Void. Main is a function. So inside this is the header. Followed by the header, we have the body of the function where we have the declaration part and the executable part. So this body, it will consist of a set of statements and any body is enclosed within curly brackets. So set of statements are of two types, declaration as well as executable. These declaration statements are non-executable statements. Declaration parts are used to declare all the variables that are used in the executable part of the program and these variables are called local variables. In executable part, it contains at least one valid C statement. So all the statements within the function body, they have to be terminated by a semicolon. Say for example, so in the declaration statement, we can have this as an example, int a is equal to 5. And statement is terminated by a semicolon. Then for executable statement, printf %d within double quotes, comma, a. Again, this statement has to be terminated by a semicolon. Followed by the main function, we can write any number of user-defined functions. So it also follows the same syntax. So you have to give the function header followed by the function body. So any number of user-defined function can be added to the C program. So this is the basic structure of a C program. So let us see one example which matches this basic structure. So you can see here, we have a program to print hello. It is given in the comment section with a single line comment. Then we have the preprocessor section, hash include stdio.h. We have skipped the global declaration section as we do not have any global variable. Then we have the main function. As we know, all the C programs must include one main function at least. So we have the main function. The function body is enclosed within the curly brackets. And we have an executable statement printf. Within printf, we say we have to print hello. So this program prints hello. The printf statement is an output statement. It will just print whatever is given within the double quotes. So here this program is going to print hello, which is the first program. Important steps that has to be followed during executing a C program. First, we have to create and save the program. Second step is compiling the program. The third step is executing or running the program. So what do you mean by creating and saving the program? We need to enter and edit the program in a editor, C editor. Save the program with the .c extension. C programs have to be saved with .c extension. So this is the first step. So next we need to compile the program. So while compiling the program, there are different ways in which we can run a C program. Say for example, if you're working in a Windows system, you can install a C compiler. Say for example, we can use a Borland TC. Or if you're working in a Ubuntu operating system, so it will have its own inbuilt compilers. You can work on it. Or you can also use, there are so many online compilers available. We can use an online compiler for running a C program. So you can type the program in online editor. We can directly type the program and run the program. That is also possible. Or otherwise, if you want to work in Windows system, we can install any C compilers like Borland. So there are different ways which you can follow for compiling the program. Suppose if you are using the Windows system, so you have to type the program in a C editor, save it with .c extension, and while compiling the program, you can press Alt plus F9. So that will compile the program. Suppose if you are using a Ubuntu operating system, again you can type the program in any editor, save the file with .c extension, and for compiling, you have to go to the command prompt and you have to type cc filename.c for compiling. So while compiling, you can look for errors and warnings. So if there is any syntax error, it will be thrown during the compilation stage. So again, your source code has to be edited, and after it is edited, you have to save the program and compile. The third step is executing or running the program. Suppose if you are using a compiler in Windows Borland TC, you just press Ctrl plus F9 for running the program. If there is no error, then you will get the output. Similarly, if it is in Ubuntu, you have to type the command prompt as ./a.out. So that will give you the output. So next, we can see this compilation and linking process with the flowchart. The flowchart explains the complete process for compiling and linking a C program. So the first step here is write or edit the source code, where we enter the C program. If there is any error while compiling or during the linking process, after linking the process, if you have any logical errors, if you want to edit the program, you can edit it. So any C editor is used for writing or editing the source code. Then you have to save the program with .c extension. So once you have returned the source program, you save it with .c extension. So if you have any pre-processing here, that will be done after this writing the source code stage. So pre-processing accepts source code as input and interprets preprocessor directives, which are denoted by the pound symbol hash symbol. It removes comments and empty lines in the program. So that is the process of the pre-processing. Next, it moves to the C compilation stage. So any C compiler is used for compiling the source code. So suppose if you are doing it in the Ubuntu operating system, so you have to give the command cc filename.c. Suppose here, for example, if I'm having the naming the file as a.c, then I have to give cc a.c. So that this compiler translates the source program into machine understandable code. That is the object code. It converts into the object code. So if there is any syntax error, so that will be thrown during the compilation stage. Again, if we have error, we can edit the program, save it and compile the program. So if there is syntax error, you have to edit it, save the program, then compile the program. So when you do not have any error, you move on to the next stage, which is the linker and the loading stage. So here if you have any system libraries or any library functions, so that will be linked here. So linker combines the source code with other program files and functions and library functions that we are referencing in the source code. So it will create an executable object code .exe, which means that it is ready for execution. So the file object code whatever we have created a.obj gets converted to a.exe. So while doing the linking process, so we can have, when you generate the executable object code, so if there is any error, so we will have either it will be a data error or it will be a logical error. Suppose if it is the data error in which the input data given is not in a proper format as specified in the input statements, then again we have to feed the input and we have to run. Suppose if it is a logical error, which means that expected output is not obtained as what it is to be, then again we have to correct the source code, save the program, compile it and then again run the program. So this is the procedure that we have to follow. This is the complete process. So when there is no error at all, then you can see the output. So that is the final step. So let us use an online compiler and execute our first C program. The program is to print hello. So first is the documentation section where we are giving a single line command / program to print hello. Then is the preprocessor section. So it starts with the pound symbol hash followed by the include preprocessor directory hash include. Within angular bracket, you specify the header file stdio.h. So we are using stdio.h because we are using the output statement printf. Then we are skipping the global declaration section, moving on to the main function. Main header, return type is int. The function body enclosed within curly brackets. So here we are giving the output statement printf. So it is the executable part. You print hello. So whatever given within double quotes will be printed. The statement has to be terminated by a semicolon. So once you finish writing the program, so since it's an online compiler, it will be saved. You just need to run the program by pressing the run button. You get the output. Hello. In this video, we discussed about the basic structure of a C program and the compilation and linking process of C program. In the next video, we will discuss about the input and output functions. Hope this video was useful to you. If the video was useful, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. We will meet in the next video. Thank you.